What's going on, everybody? We are back with TradeUI, showing you how you can use their option data to give yourself a trading edge. In this video, we're going to go over a technical indicator known as the TTM squeeze and how we can use that indicator to detect momentum shifts in the market. But before we get into the details of that, make sure you go ahead and like the video, share the video, subscribe. It really helps grow this channel. At the end of the day, we want to make sure that we're giving you great trading content. So before we actually put it on the chart, understand the TTM squeeze is an indicator that shows you momentum shifts in volume in the market. So how do we utilize this? Well, we can find buying opportunities or opportunities to take profit, as well as use this as additional confirmation that our trade is going to be either bullish or bearish. But besides just sitting here talking about it, how about I show you just how we can utilize it? So if I'm here on Thinkorswim and I have Tesla here, you want to make sure that you're using this indicator with stocks that are very volatile, such as Tesla. You want to see big swings to the upside and to the downside. But you're going to go to this little chemistry glass right here, and you're going to go to Edit Studies. Whenever I go to Edit Studies, I'm going to type in TTM, and that's going to pull up options. I'm going to use the TTM squeeze right here. I'm going to apply the select, and there we go. So we have it pulled up right here, and it's pretty simple what you see. You're going to see four colors: red, yellow, light blue, and dark blue. How we want to utilize this tool is understand where we have a color shift. Preferably, you want to see red to yellow or bright blue to dark blue. So if you're a buying person, you really want to see the shift go from red to yellow. So you want to be watching the stock when it's currently trading in red. That tells us that there are strong sellers right now, but the second it goes to yellow, that means that the selling has slowed down. And when selling slows down, that tends to be a great opportunity to catch the bottom on certain stocks. So right here's a great example where you had, if I zoom in, we had red right here on this day, and then the next day we immediately had yellow. That means the selling slowed down the selling slowed down because this way had a green candle. And then we went to yellow, and now what happened is this green candle closed above this red TTM squeeze, but also green candle. So we went from red to yellow at the same time. On our yellow day, we closed above the high the day before. Those are both highly bullish activities to look at. So whenever you see that, you can throw in your support lines, your resistance lines, figure out, hey, why is that bullish? And then now I'm being an opportunity to buy. So you would have bought here and you saw we had a continuation because the yellow was continuing, and you notice that we're starting to descend down right here. I actually kind of received the yellow, then we go from yellow to bright blue. When we go from yellow to bright blue, that means buyers have taken over. So right here at this mark here, you can see the buyers started taking over, and the stock kept running and running until the sellers started getting a little more power, and you would have saw a strong sell-off here and probably would have took profit there because you went from red, bought in on yellow, rode it up from yellow to bright blue, and then looked for a sell opportunity when we went from bright blue to dark blue. So that's just a quick example of how you can use it. We had a big swing here, but let's look at this area right here and really see how it lines up. All right, so we started going lower right here, went from bright blue to dark blue, and we sold off all the way until we went from red to yellow. We went back to red, so you either would have averaged down or you would have found some other confirmation, maybe stopped out a little bit and got in again. We went from red to yellow. And then we'll go from red to yellow again. And it looks like we would have won that trade if we would have held out, because we went from yellow to bright blue, then sold off on the dark blue. And then we would have been riding it down until it went from red to yellow again. So that's a little buying opportunity right there. Could have scalped a little bit. And then if you see, we didn't have much activity, didn't see that, and all of a sudden got stopped out a little bit. But if you're only getting stopped out barely to win a lot more, if you see right here went from red to yellow, so right here to right here, had a big move to the upside, and looks like we'll take profit right here at 245. And it looks like right now what we see is red, where you would have bought in right here. And it looks like we're starting to get that buying power again. It's hard to see because my camera's in the way, so let me do this. Let me move that out the way. And you can see we went from yellow to bright blue. So we're starting to get that buying momentum again. So we're going to see how long this lasts. You might see a gap fill and then turn down to the downside, or you might see a higher, probably like 243-ish. It all depends on how everything else lines up. But that's where I want to get to the main point of this is, guys, it doesn't happen overnight. Indicators like this are very powerful when it comes to longer term positions. It does work on shorter term time frames. However, you have to have more than just one indicator on shorter term time frames. Like right here would have been a great time to get in, because went from red to yellow, lined up with an awesome support zone right here. So you would have profited pretty big on that. But you got to make sure you're not just solely relying on this TTM squeeze. That's not how trading works. At the end of the day, you got to find out what works altogether. Because at the end of the day, we want all of us to become bigger and better traders. And to become better traders, look at the Discord that we're in here at TradeUI. Understand that if you want to join this Discord, that we give content all the time on, hey, what's going on? Who's making profits? You see right here, someone got a quick 33% scalp. If you look right here, this is a practice account we're doing to where we started with, I think, $500 on the year, and last night they made $840, and they've made $1,900 so far on the year. That's only 2 months into the year. This account used to be $500, now it's at $2,100. So guys, if you follow the content that's going on, the options discussions, the stock discussions, they're going to give you a lot of guidance and understanding about how, first off, how TradeUI's tools work, which if you want to join TradeUI, click those links in the description below, will take you to TradeUI, but also how general markets work. At the end of the day, we all want to be bigger, better traders, and it takes one trade at a time in a strong community. So guys, that's all I got. I really hope y'all enjoyed this video. Don't forget to share, subscribe, and like this video, and make some comments if y'all want to see anything else out there trading related that we can add to the video channel. Guys, y'all have a great day.